Character Education by Holly Brooks. What is character education? Character education is a learning process that enables students and adults in a school community to understand, care about, and act on core ethical values such as respect, justice, civic virtue, and citizenship, and responsibility for self and others. Upon such core values, we form the attitudes and actions that are the hallmark of safe, healthy, and informed communities that serve as the foundation of our society. Why is character education important in elementary? Since students spend most of their time at school, it is the perfect place to be shown examples of good character, and by practicing what they learned are the things needed to instill good character. It helps prepare students to face the many opportunities and unknown dangers that are in today's society. Character education gives the students the knowledge they need to know what these dangers in society are and how to deal with them properly. Students need to know how to handle pressures of negative influences through media and their peers. Teachers should display the characteristics of someone a student wants to be. Young students may or may not have someone to look up to, so for some, teachers are their heroes and role models. The best character education program I found, and I had to narrow it down from 4 because they were all great, was one at Constellation Schools. It is breathtaking. The Constellation Schools outline what is expected from the principal, teachers, parents, and students. Each of these have specific duties that lay within their moral understanding of character education. There is an expectation at the Constellation Schools in which not one class is centered around character education, but every class brings character education within the curriculum. The school sets expectation for teachers and students to come face to face with the realities of life, and it teaches them to think critically and act responsibly. With their own values clearly defined, children make their own decisions and they are equipped to make better decisions. Here are 3 links to awesome resources that other superhero teachers can go to. This first one, The Benefits of Character Education. This is actually written by a real teacher from her own personal experience. She first states that she thought it was sort of silly, character education in general. And then after a few years, she came to realize that she was naturally teaching character education within her lessons because it was so important. And she lists in here the real impact it has on her students. The second one here is a video, and I will let you guys watch that on your own. It is 3 minutes long.
This has a bunch of situations and scenarios.
Okay, it's about a real teacher in a real class, and once a month she brings students and parents in for a quote-unquote family social and emotional lesson. She has a worksheet and that matches reactions to the size of a problem. So for an example, one of the problems is someone takes your pencil. The students write down how they would react and why they would react that way. This last one here basically gives a bunch of quotes at the beginning. It gives statistics down here. There's a bunch of Q&A, question and answers as well. So I thought this was a great resource. What impact does character education have? I found a research paper from 2 students from the University of Arkansas. They conducted a case study that concluded in the following positive impacts of character education in the areas of academics, attendance, and discipline. Academics. Students learn that character is related to work ethics. Attendance. Students learn that when they are absent from school, they really miss important opportunities in their educational experience. Discipline. They understand what types of behavior are socially accepted not only in school, but in the global community in which they live. Students must make real-world applications of character education in order to have a better understanding. My plan of action: when I become a teacher, I plan to implement character education in everyday teaching as much as possible. I will give my students scenarios and everyday situations in which they may come across in life. I will prepare my students to make moral decisions that test their consciousness. I want my students to understand there are consequences for every choice they make and that their decisions always matter. I would like to have a cause and effect board in my classroom to show them real life examples and to always reflect to the board when they are stuck between 2 choices. And that is